Hi, my name is Charlie, and welcome to El Pueblito's archaeological site.
It's a basement of a rectangular plan of 31 meters.
No es basement, sería altar. Se dice igual. Porque como es un altar. ¿Por qué me ves, bro? ¿Me quieres besar? Pues yo sí.
Ok. Basamento de planta rectangular de 32 metros de largo por 20 metros de ancho. So it's like an altar of a rectangular plan, like 31 meters long and 20 meters, how do you say this, ancho. In a very, how do you say, a structure, obviously it's very deteriorated. Like it's not very new per se. It's like 1,000 years old.
1,000 Nick.
The obsidian was the... Oh, they say that the obsidian's like, how do you say, weaponry? Like all the lances, all the spears, all the axes, and they left it up all in that place. So now it's like a place where you find obsidians, but only the heads of the spears and that, because all the wood and that has been, how do you say, deteriorated to an extreme level. Let's get it.
And now we pass to important dates of El Cerrito. The important date, we start with the Preclassic period that lasts from 300 before our era and 200 after our era. Early settlement and ceremonial use of begin. Now we pass to the Classic period that lasts from the 2050 to the 900 after our era. The site grows with influences from Teotihuacan. Now we pass to the post-classic period that lasts from 900 to 1500 after our era. El Cerrito becomes a Toltec Chichimec religious center. Then we pass to the 16th century, where the Spanish conquest leads to the site abandonment. For the last, we pass to the 19th century to 20th century, that the site is discovered studied by archaeologists. And in 2100, declared by an archaeological zone by the...
Bueno, tíos, seguimos avanzando en el recorrido de la pirámide del pueblito. Algunas cosas que puedo notar es que son algunos materiales de tipo Minecraft. Por ejemplo, esto es...
El aburúnculo.
Bueno, tíos, aquí tenemos algunos materiales estilo Minecraft. Cobre, obsidiana, un poco de cerámica anaranjada. Pasando por aquí están las conchas de póndilos, la cerámica plomiza, los manacates con chapopote, la obsidiana y el cobre.
Meaning of the name. Why is it named El Cerrito? The name El Cerrito means the little hill in Spanish. It was named this way because the pyramid was covered by earth and the vegetation for centuries, making it look like a natural hill rather than an ancient structure. Before archaeological excavations, locals thought it was just part of the landscape. However, once it was studied, they discovered that beneath the soil was a large, well-preserved pre-Hispanic pyramid.
Toltec, Chichimecan, and Teotihuacan cultures were inspired this pyramid, making it for religious purposes.
So now we're going to the important date, that is the Preclassic period that lasts from 300 before our era and 200 after our era. Then we turn to the Classic period, that is 2050 and to 900 after our era. And now the Post-Classic period, that is 900 to 1500.
El Cerrito has been inhabited and revered by various cultures over the centuries, from the earliest settlements of the Pequaro culture to its ceremonial used by the Toltecs, Chichimecas, Otomis, and Purépechas. Today, this archaeological site stands as a testament to Querétaro's rich cultural heritage and remains a place of historical and tourist interest.
We're here in the Pueblito Piramide, as you can see behind me. We went to the museum before this. It's been a really cool experience. We've seen really cool things. We've learned new stuff, and overall, it's been a cool experience. Special characteristics about El Cerrito is that it's unique because it's one of the most important ceremonial centers in central Mexico, outside of major cities like Teotihuacan. The site features a large pyramid with a base that among the biggest in the region. It also has structures like sunken patios and altars, and staircases that should suggest it was a place for religious rituals. Another special characteristic is that the pyramid was influenced by several cultures, including the Toltecs and Chichimecas, making it a blend of different architectural styles and traditions. Today, it is still considered a sacred place, and many people visit to learn about its history and feel its cultural significance. Anthropology in El Cerrito. Archaeological anthropology. El Cerrito may just look like a hill, but it's actually an ancient pyramid. Archaeologists used it to uncover hidden structures, along with staircases, altars, and patios that tell us how different civilizations used this site for ceremonies. Cultural anthropology. This place was a major religious center for the Toltecas and Chichimecas. It's fascinating to think that the rituals were once performed here, and even today, some people still consider it a sacred place. Physical anthropology. If remains were ever found here, they could tell us a lot about the people who lived here, what they ate, how they adapted to the environment, and who they interacted with. Linguistic anthropology. The civilizations that built El Cerrito spoke languages related to Nahuatl, and some of those words and traditions have survived in modern Mexican culture. Even the name El Cerrito gives us a clue about how it was seen before being fully uncovered. Pyramid located. El Cerrito is an archaeological site that is located in El Pueblito Querétaro, Mexico. It's home to an ancient pyramid that was once a major ceremonial and religious center for various civilizations, including the Toltecs and Chichimecas. This pyramid, standing about 30 meters tall, was built in different phases over centuries and played an important role in the region's history. Today, it's remained one of Querétaro's most important historical sites, attracting visitors who want to explore tourist details. For access and transportation, we personally went by car, and it was around 15 minutes away from where we were from. But if you don't have access to a car, you can always take the buses. They have Grobus or the bus terminals in Querétaro. There's also taxis and Ubers. Visitor recommendations. What to bring? We would all recommend to bring lots of water to stay hydrated because there's very little shade, and you do have to do some walking to see everything that you would like to see. The cost and opening hours. The admission fee as of 2024 is 75 pesos. But if you are students like us, you can show them your credentials and they will let you in for free. About guided tours, availability. Upon arrival, visitors sign in, and while there is no mandatory entrance fee, guides are available free of charge. Through tip, though tips are appreciated. And the duration. The tour lasts approximately 1 hour to cover the key areas such as the pyramid and the museum and some other parts that we didn't really get to visit. We actually had no tour guide or anybody show us what to do, so we basically just wandered and saw what we could. And that was our experiment. That was our experience here in the Pueblito Pyramid.
Ha dicho, la experiencia era bombo claro. La experiencia was a boy, bombo claro. Güey, di eso, güey. Ay, lo bombo claro. Y lo podemos hacer.